What's up, boys? Hello? Sneak peek. Wait a minute. Is this an actual phone number? Huh? Oh. Oh, it's because I can't increase the volume. Hey, that's pretty good. Wait. Looks good. Looks good. Chat looks good too. Morning. Hi, bro. Heart. Hello, cat kisses. What am I eating? Jajangmyeon. Yo, Imben's on fire right now. This post is funny. Hey, imagine if Gold River comes down, sits down for 5 minutes and not saying anything, and then he scratches his head and goes, "Ah, I will come back to Lost Ark." And then if the broadcast ends, what happens? Fucking funny, dude. Oh wait, NA anniversary? You think they might mention NA anniversary because Stoop said something? That'd be Pog. That'd be Pog. Stoops will feel so so good. Cause he's the only one who can make the voice be heard. Wait. Additional balance patch for sharpshooter? Pause. There's the bard. Blang blang. Patch note. Now sharpshooter shoots bow instead of hawk. It's a boomerang. Look at this triangle, man. Whoa. Huh? What the fuck? This looks like Marin. Chat, by the way, I have an interview set up. Not today, but tomorrow. For pause. It's for Deathblade, Surge. No, it's not Esther Surge. You couldn't do it. It's gotta be Scylla. JOG3 Clown? Better than, maybe better than G2? I'm eating jjajangmyeon, man. Kawaii, stop that. Go edit. Got editing to do. Stare at him, chat. Stare at him. Stare.
어쩌죠? 영주님, 활동력이 모두 떨어졌어요.
Yeah, and it released. Well, I'm gonna have a guide for it. Yeah, I might even talk about it today, a little bit. You gotta go outside to eat steak, jelly bean, and milk. Fucking hell, dude. What's my yawn thing? Hey, yo! I'm on their just chatting section. I changed now. Right. Totoik. Uh-oh. Claudia. Claudia, pause. Love that Claudia. Thank you. Tamo. Yeah, okay. Upgrade my 1460 also? No. I already have 9 characters. Man, I used to do this all the time. Looks like people are still doing it, you know? I need to find the songs though. Whoa! You can see the map, holy. Well, report, no, I'm not missing any report. I'm trying to get some songs. The traveling merchants are selling songs too, but I don't know which one. I'll be right back. Doot 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 doot. 이렇게. 아, 내가 할게.
영웅께 경례.
10 minutes left, boys. 10 minutes left. Dude, my throat is so bad. The mine delayed until 2025. Voldyke 1650 eye level. We are closing service on the Western Legion. Dude, this quest doesn't work. What the fuck? Ah! Oh, it's up, boys! Where's this guy going? Oh. I have to kill Kungalanium? Oh, I got a dark set. Ouch. Bill Voss after Southburn? Rowan. Rowan and then Elgasha. Yeah, Smilegate things in 1 hour, yeah. I mean, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. I just need to kill this guy real quick. Oh. Damn. It's coming in, boys! His thing is moving. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And these guys though, they look so. Happy New Year, boys. Oh my god, these guys are so they're so nervous. They seem pretty stiff, boys. Why is this place all white? This is Smilegate headquarters. Everything is white. Just work. So what they're talking about is the New Year's. Remember the New Year's island? Where the sun comes out. I think you guys saw it in like either Zeal's or Sage's stream. I was doing something else. He's also talking about so this guy is the story guy, and then this guy is raid guy, right? So he goes like, did you see the story properly to this guy? And then he goes, nah, I was spamming G. Said, nah, I was spamming that G key, dude. And then he's like, this motherfucker. So he wants to talk about the details on the February update. And after Lost Ark Winter, there was some couple issues. And he wants to talk about it again. Wrap it up. Some clarifications. And also, he's going to talk about the February update in details. Oh, February 22nd for Boldyke. Confirmed. Oh, entrance eye level? They said they prepared it a little bit different. Huh? Oh, no, never mind. Oh, Boldyke entrance eye level is 1520. Oh, I got scared. Whew. Yeah, 1520 for story. And its thought process is like the end content versus the story is gonna be a big difference. So There might be a lot of fatigue, but the thing is, the fatigue comes from somewhere else, which is dailies. Oh, no captions. Oh, story and repetitive progression. He wants to talk about. Hmm. Oh. He's talking without break. I can't even translate. Ah. Oh. So the Voldyke place opens at February 15th, and then the Abyss Dungeon opens after. I mean, this is how it should be done, because one time when Algasha was open, we had no time to do story because we had to do the Abyss Dungeon right away. That's what he said. Yeah. It makes sense. So we can just pay attention to, like, just enjoying the story and getting ready for Voldyke Abyss Dungeon. I thought he was gonna say you can clear it with just one character. Oh, he's gonna talk about the Abyss Dungeon right now. 4 man, 4 man raid. Normal and hard. Normal is 1600, and hard is 1620. That's it. One dungeon with 4 gates. Whoa! First gate boss. It's plant. The plant damage. Say it was right. Lakais is this guy. The dragon guy. Oh, so since this guy's so big, the camera zooms in and out during the fight. Oh, there's gonna be unique battle items for this guy only. Hmm. Oh, fire horn. Oh, it's a big chunker. It's Valton Jr. He's gonna be walking in 4s and 2s, he says by Bayface. Oh, so the 4th gate boss is not gonna be shared because it's spoilers. the Theamine? Theamine pre-fight? Oh, there's gonna be some videos. Oh shit! Oh, he got grabbed! Oh, the flowers! Oh, there's a seed on the top of him. Yo, look how big the stage is, chat. Holy. Counter? There's counter? That's counter, right? It's going blue. Explosion? Oh, fire horn. Boom. Oh, it turned into... Dude, there's gotta be fall damage. There's gonna be fall damage. 100%. Oh, look, there's a pillar. So I'm assuming... What? Wait, he's attacking with the pillars. Uh-oh. I'm assuming you make him crash into the pillar. Oh, he's going to show the new alchemy too. Oh, so normal's gonna give you heroic elixirs, and the hard version is going to give you the legendary elixirs. Oh, it's gonna show you the UI. Oh. What the hell is this stuff? The boss damage. There's mana. So this is by armor. So there's shoulder, head. I'm confused. Oh. I'm dense right now. So the middle guy said he always gets he always hits pity on weapon, but he tested it on the office and he's been getting some good stuff. So his RNG is like He's saying his RNG is bad, but my RNG was good for this. That's sus. Oh my god, dude! I think I kind of get this. Basically, you create an elixir, right? And you keep fortifying the elixir, fortifying the elixir. You also have a chance to flip that over to get something else that you want. So it's like stone cutting version 3. You're like mixing potions, right? And all of a sudden you add something bad to it, it turns into complete garbage. It could do that, yeah. I mean, we'll see when it comes out.
Fucking Smilegate. Fucking Smilegate.
Oh, it's gonna give gold for Boldike.
Fucking Smilegate.
It's gonna be the highest gold. Highest gold rewards. Higher than a con.
Fucking Smilegate. Fucking Smilegate. Fucking Smilegate. Fucking Smilegate.
Stop! Whoa. Wait, Boldike's gonna be included in one of the 3 Legion raids? Well, no, he's talking about it though. Hold on. He's talking about it, Chai. He's talking about it. The problem about these directors, they're not getting to the point. They need to get to the point and then explain. They're explaining it and then getting it to the point. It makes it confusing. I can't translate it because it doesn't make sense yet. Basically, if I there's no, yeah, like this is exactly what he said. Let me translate it really quickly. He goes, "Oh, so we kind of thought about putting Voldike into the 3 Legion raid thing, but it might be having you guys doing, 2." Oh, wait, he got to the point. So, gold reward point is going to be 3 now. Oh. Oh, so they're gonna. Oh, it's end content. So they're gonna have this thing called an end content. You can only do end content 3 times. And Boltek is included in end content. Wait, that's the same thing though. But that's the same thing. Oh, actually, oh, sorry. Why did I pause it? This is actually pretty bad because let's say I run Voldyke, Akan, and Broshaza, right? I can still run Cuckoo, Vicus, and Valten. There's just gonna be more buses. I can run every single Legion raid if I want to. You can run them but no gold. So wait, they're supporting busing now? Wait, that's more homework. He said he wanted to decrease homework. They literally gave us option to do more homework. I'm not doing it. Oh? 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 The 6 character limit? Wait. What did he say? Free, I think he said free bonus loot. There's a free bonus loot for characters above 6. I mean, that's Oh, someone said it in buses. They said it. See, they're saying exact. So the Korean community is saying the exact same thing. So if you can run every single Legion raid, but not getting the thing, like that's more buses. Cube, renewal cube content. It's gonna be called Ebony Cube. Wait, total 4 stages for cube? That's gonna be so much. That's gonna be so much quicker. And they added like new mini games and like gimmicks and stuff. Oh shit, yo, but there's no boss rush anymore. They're going to combine boss rush and cube into one. Wow. So it's just gonna be one thing called Ebony Cube. That's it. It's gonna be one. Wait, then what do I do with my tickets? He said he can transfer the tickets to Ebony Cube tickets, right? Does that mean it's a waste to run it now? There's like mega lucky rooms. Gargadis. Gargle these nuts. Gargle these nuts is 1610 eye level. Dude, he talked about it so. Dude, he talked about so much. We probably have to review it again. Dude, I'm actually. Oh, there's more. There's more. Dude, the shit that they're sharing here is more than Loan, no cap. They're literally sharing more stuff than Loan, man. What the fuck is this? So what he's talking about is, you know, the walking thing? You know, the walking effect, right? It's going to be, instead of the class specific, it's going to be the larger group of classes. For example, like fighters, etc. So I mean, you know, gunslinger, same thing. It's one class. AOS. AOS. Yo, they're gonna delay AOS. Let's go. Our voice is heard. We don't want no fucking AOS, dude. Sashim. He goes like, I didn't want to make it personally. AOS stands for Amazon Omega Law Studios. So so his purpose of AOS mode is this. There's end contents, etc. All these things. There's no bond between new players and old players because we're all busy doing the old content, right? So he wants to make he wanted to make a replayable content. But the problem is, if you want us to play a replayable content like AOS, remove the fucking dailies. I mean, I'll play AOS all you want. Just remove some of the homeworks, man. More casual, more. So what he's saying was He talked about PvP mode as well. So PvP mode, if a newbie player gets into PvP, it's really hard for him to win against like a veteran player, right? So he wanted to make it more fair. But the thing is, I don't know about that one, man. I think they're just trying to add too much shit into the game, man, and trying to make us like work for it. It's weird. It's not simplified. I mean, the best thing I heard today was cube and boss rushing combines into one content called Ebony Cube. Uh-oh, balance patch. Balance patch. I mean, he has a point. He goes like, if he patches to A, they go, hey, why did you guys do B? And then if he does B, hey, why did you guys do A? There's no answer. Hmm. Oh, he's going to talk about what the developers think about the balance. Yeah, there's every single class being able to beat any content in this game. Which is true. They did a good job on that. Any class is capable of clearing any content. His hand is shaking because he's afraid. And also trying to make it equalize between other classes and their performance. So right now the damage difference is actually the biggest variable for damage difference is not the class themselves. It's the boss's behavior and the environmental variables that it's in a raid, like high licks, low return, like all this stuff, right? Yeah, I mean, that's what most people say, though. Therefore, we're going to. They said, therefore, we're going to nerf Deadeye. Debated. Sorry, I really wanted to do it. Mm. Man, this is way too much. So generically, what they're thinking is high. They try to do this high risk, high return, and they want the high risk classes to be rewardable. That's what they're trying to do, but it's not. It's not. He's saying he wants to do it, but sometimes it just doesn't work. So is there any changes? Let's talk about gender lock. Wait, let me see. Let me see the chat real quick. God damn, dude, everyone's angry, man. Dude. They're angry. They no wonder his hand's shaking. Hmm. Hmm. Wait, I don't understand this point. Yeah, this is not that this is not that I don't understand Korean. The way they speak is they never get to the point. They always explain their thought process first. It's backwards. It's like sometimes when you say you have to say things like we're going to switch A because the reason is A B C D E F G due to these reasons. I can't translate the reasoning and then say the end because it doesn't make sense for you guys. It's like a very dodging way of saying it, right? Well, I can translate it. The problem is it's just gonna cause more confusion because what he's saying is, oh, so we understand if you make like assassin, etc., like whatever, there could be an issue 1, issue 2. So we'll think about since we have a lot of time, we'll think about it. That means are they gonna think about not making a male scrapper? It's like that's the point. But I like this guy. He was so direct to the point. He goes like, dude, we're gonna combine it. We're gonna combine Cube and Boss Rush. He just said it straight up and go say he said why. It's done? It's over? All right. Now that it's done, I can talk about it. Let's see if Invent's on fire. He goes, all right, so this is to check if he's good or not. Is he spec? And then he goes, no. It's Broken Bones, spec, domination. Oh yeah. Oh, you know what? AOS being delayed is nice. I actually like AOS being delayed is nice. Because people at Invent like it because they delayed it. So they want to work on. So that means they're gonna work on other things than AOS. I mean, someone else was like, if you're thinking about fatigue of the game, just delete, just decrease dailies. Damn. Ah. See? Jushi. Lord. Hold on. What's Jushi? Hold on. We're going to observe. And then instead of saying just observe, they said 민감. Sensitively observe. Juicy. Dude. There's gotta be so many. I mean, let's take a look at it again. I'm gonna take a look at it again. Oh, we also have the Boldyke stuff too. Okay, so we can look at it here. The stuff that they haven't talked about. Wait, why is it lagging? Okay. So, the land of philosophers, Boldyke. Damn. This is the Boldyke area. Look at this guy over here, man. Oh, it's the guy that was flying around on the cutscenes. It's a land of mire. And then all you need to do is to be 1520 to enter this area to do the story quests. And Kalinari is a big city, so this is going to be a major city too, with the tower at the back. Yo, this thing kind of look like that hotel from that Dubai. That Dubai hotel, dude. Whoa, what's this homunclus? This is called a homunclus over here. After using the alchemy. This is a. I mean, it could be like a Full Metal Alchemist reference. Yeah, Burj Khalifa. Yeah. And then Boldyke Jungle. So it's gonna be a jungle setting. That's over here. Looks nice. And then you have these big guys here. The Philosopher's Tower. We have these two big cockaboys. It's 123 floors. We're not going all 123 floors, right? Is this gonna be an escalator? Yeah, is it not 1, 2, 3? It's 123. Next cube. And then this was explaining about Voldyke, and this is the Abyss Dungeon. So the Abyss Dungeon is going to be, I think they said 1600 for normal and 1620 for hard. So I'm assuming everyone's gonna be trying to hone their characters to 1620 until Voldyke. And then there are a bunch of guardians within it. So we saw these three guys. We saw the Zyra looking thing from League. You have the Valton Jr. And then you have this dragon looking guy. And it's going to be 4 gates. The last gate we didn't see the boss. So it's apparently it's like a spoiler. And it's a 4-man party too. Yep, normal 1600, hard 1620. And if you run this, you get gold plus you get elixirs. And then there are also pets too, like the rare pets like a Khan and stuff. But problem is the normal gives you heroic elixirs, and the legendary elixirs is given from hard Boldyke. So I guess there could be a big difference, but I don't know if there's a big difference though. Yep. So and this elixirs is going to be used by this new end game progression content called alchemy, and they're gonna talk about alchemy now. This is the thing I didn't understand. Like he explained it, but I didn't really get it. Maybe they can explain it more here. It was a guide quest. Okay. Oh, you have to. Oh, so this item over here. This is the what do you call those? It's a catalyst, and catalyst you make it by converting chaos stone, or you can buy from traveling merchant, right? But the thing is, the thing I kind of get here is, so if you get an elixir, what it does is they give you 5 different attributes randomly. So when you have that 5 different attributes randomly, you can't choose what attributes you're going to get. So you're gonna get something like, let's say, boss damage, mana, or party buff, or attack, or like attack speed, or those kind of stuff, right? It's gonna be 5, and it's gonna be chosen randomly. And every time you add in additional catalysts to reset it stuff, you select like 3 of these points to either choose what you want, or you lock something, like you know how you lock a bracelet. You can do it that way, right? And then when you're finally done with the elixir, I guess you drink the elixir to fill up one of these bars to make yourself stronger. So it's like a new rock system, I guess. Yeah. And every time you keep running Boldite, you get that new elixir, and then you do it, and then you do it, and you do it. But I don't know what the difference between the heroic elixir and the legendary elixir, but we'll probably find out. Yeah, we'll probably find out whenever it happens. But this is it. This is all it says. So you're kind of going through different selections to end up having a set that, like, an upgrade that you want. Mm-hmm. So it seems like, you know, you're doing a certain amount of, like, a certain amount of like alchemy, right? A certain amount of mixing to get it done. Yeah, that's about it. Probably have to try it ourselves. I mean, I'll do it again, and then when this actually comes out, we can try it. So, and also another important part was Boldike area is going to be released at 15th, so it's going to be in 2 weeks, and the Abyss dungeon itself is going to be released at the 22nd, so a week after. So we have like 1 week to do like homework or whatever. Now this end content stuff. So they decided to add something called end content, right? And the interesting enough, you make gold only 3 times from end content. So like, as in, so right now you're only allowed to enter 3 Legion raids, right? Instead, what's going to happen is you can enter it unlimited, as in you can enter, like, basically my character can run Valton, Vicus, Cuckoo, a Belshazzar, and a Khan, if I want to, all 5 of them. But the one that's gonna make me gold is just 3 times, and Boldike is going to be included within that end game content. So if I do, so a player like me in my main would be something like Boldike, get that gold, a Khan, get that gold, and then maybe like Belshazzar, right? Belshazzar hard, and then get that gold, right? It's technically not the same as it was. It just gave me more. But I didn't understand what he was explaining, because this just opens my character to do buses for Valton and Clown and do Bro hard and a Khan and Boldike. Yeah. So you can technically choose 3 content that it can generate gold. And one thing I wanted to hear additionally, so, and whenever you're entering it, it tells you will you receive gold for this raid, right? And then, so you get to select which one you get to have gold on the, and also additionally, any character beyond your 6 gold earning characters, additional loot's going to be free. Yeah, you know how um when you clear gate 1, 2, and 3, you get to buy the additional loot with the gold. That's going to be free for characters above 6. Bonus loot, bonus loot. You pay chests for gold earners only. Then that's weird, because if you think about it, what if I make other 6 characters a gold earner and make my main characters don't pay for additional loot? Okay. I mean, we'll also take a look, since we were talking about this already. He talked about it over here. It's over here, yeah. And so here he goes, Boldak is going to be end content, right? It's going to be placed as an end content. And end content's requirement is something like you make gold, you make additional attributes that can make your character really strong, right? Just keep gathering stuff. It also had to do with difficulties as well, to be justified as end content. So from this point that I heard, that was interesting, is since Boldak is going to be end content and is one of the end content that is going to be 1600, 1620 for very high level players, right? And as if most people in Korea has been saying, hey, I got to a con level, I spent millions of gold for it, and if you clear a con hard, you get like 8,500 gold. Like, what is this, right? You can't even get anything back. So it's actually wiseable to not hone as crazy and park characters and run buses. So that's what makes the inflation going up and all that stuff. And there's like more bus parties.
That's a problem, right? And what he's even saying is, since this is an end content, it's going to be elixirs. Boldyke is going to be elixirs, and they're going to give gold. He said he's going to give the highest gold, right? And it's like, what justifies highest gold? Because Broshaza Hard gives you 10,500 gold. Is it going to give more than Broshaza? Then is it going to be like 20k? Is it going to be like 30k? Because if it's that high, then that would, like, his statement would make sense if it's like actually a lot of gold. Because if he goes like, we're going to give you a lot of gold, if he said that, I'm not gonna expect something like 5k gold when you're done with it. So now he also said, this is another problem. Like, he hasn't, like, the director's never, because Gold River does it backwards. He say they're his decision, and he explains it after. What these guys do is they explain it, and then they decide to say what their decision is. It's very hard for someone like me to understand, because he's explaining all the reasoning, and then in my head I'm like, okay, so like get to the point, right? Like, what's the point? So continuing from what he said, so it's like, oh, so if that's the case, if Boldyke's going to generate a lot of gold, what the problem is going to be, people are doing 3 Legion raids, and if you run Boldyke, the amount of gold generating within the character is going to be too much. That's what he says, right? And also, adding another weekly homework on top of what we have right now, correct? That's why they decide to think about a new way to limit the gold generation content while decreasing the fatigue of homework. Therefore, and then what he thought about was, within the 3 Legion raid, they're going to add Boldyke into that Legion raid group to make sure that, you have 3 content to do that can generate gold. Therefore, it's going to limit a lot of fatigue because because that's going to limit that's going to take away 1 Legion raid out. Therefore, it's going to be you don't have to do a lot more, right? And it's going to be natural because we're used to doing 3 raids in the first place. However, if we go Boldyke, add it in terms of the gold earning dungeon, we can only run 2 Legion raids, right? And then, here's the part that I didn't get. So, if we add Boldyke to the 3 Legion Raid content, let's say I run Boldyke. I can run a Khan, and I run Broshaza Hard. I can't run any other Legion Raids. He's saying, but what if you have a friend that wants you to help him run this particular low-level raid? I know you guys don't run the low-level raids, and you don't really need to, but if we have a friend that wants to help, right? That's the point that he says, right? And then you want to farm cards. Yeah, you want to farm cards, right? So if you're limited to not running the dungeons that you wanted to go, you're going to be locked away. And it's not, he says it's not a good, it doesn't look that good. Therefore, he's going to lift away That's why at the end, the solution that he came up with was you're going to be making 3 gold from 3 content, so it's going to be a whole separate category. So he's going to remove the limited 3 Legion raid entrance. So you have this new tag. It says end content, right? So with anything with this tag, you make gold from, and you can only do it 3 times. But you can run any Legion raid you want, any Abyss dungeon or anything, all that stuff. So from here, remember what I did? So remember what I said? As soon as this stopped, so his statement was like, oh, you know, I already ran all the raids. I can't run any other raids. That's like it's hard, you know, like. This is the first thing I thought about, because if you have like I run Akan, I run Broshaza, I can bus. That's so much more work. On paper, it's less homework, but it's actually more. And you know what people are going to fight about? Is, well, then no one told you to do bus. But the thing is, if you can make additional gold, why not? But another problem is, let's say people who have 1,600 characters, like a bunch of 1,600 characters, I guess the bus could be flooded. As in, like, the bus could be flooded with a bunch of bus drivers. And then there's not going to be enough customers. Yeah, it's gonna be like 0 gold. For example, it might be like, the buses will be like dirt cheap. For example, like, let's say if you go these days, you can't even have Orha buses anymore. There's no Orha buses anymore. There's 200 gold bus, but no one really cares about Orha bus, right? Valton's gonna be the same case, I think. Valton and Vikis, maybe that's what their belief is. Since the lower end Legion raids is not gonna make that much gold, and then no one really cares about it. But this is also another problem. There's not gonna be a tri party. There's not gonna be like a reclear party, like a fast reclear party. The gatekeeping is gonna be much higher because they want to finish it quickly. That's just gonna bring like a bad. I kind of feel bad about that one. Free carry, no bid. Exactly. It's like a double-edged sword. So, either way, like, everyone's saying, oh, the bus. But the thing is, if everyone can do buses, the price is going to go down. And it will just naturally remove it, which had happened for Ora Pravasa buses. So those are my thoughts. Maybe that's what they're thinking. But if they gave me an option to run these 3 without any issues, to farm like cards or something, or like farm chaos stones, I don't know. If I have one, it'll be pretty good for characters who have one character. Let's say you have one 1,600 character. You can actually run every single Legion raid, every single content. So those kind of players might be pretty nice, I think. But majority of the hardcore players have multiple characters. So for someone like me, that's adding that much more Legion raids on top. If I want to bust it. But the thing is, I'm obviously not gonna do it because it's too much time. Or actually, I don't physically have enough time to do that. And then another thing here, the 6 character limit, which is this stuff. You guys know what this is? This gold mark, right? The 6 character limit. And, you know, what they have done was, you know, when you finish a dungeon, you have this bonus loot button, right? It's going to be free for any character that's above 6. But it's still 6. Wait. Yeah. So it's, so you guys know, so this image here. Yeah, I completely understand now. So you see this image here? The end content is gold. So it says I have 3 times. I have 3 more contents to do to generate gold. That's what it says. If you're playing a character that's above the 6 gold earning characters, what's going to say is I can earn I can get free loot for 3 times. For example, if I have a exact same character, so look, if I have 1566 my blade, if I run Bro Shaza, I can get free bonus loot for Bro Shaza. I run Clown, I can run free I can get free bonus loot for Clown. I can also run let's say Valton, because I can't go Akan here, right? If I run Valton, I can get free bonus for Valton. But if I decide to run Vicus, I can't get free bonus for Vicus because I got it for Broshaza, Clown, and then Valton. If that makes sense. That's how it works. That's how it's going to work for characters that is above 6 characters. This essentially means if people actually farm, it's more books and more accessories for cheap, correct? But are people gonna be spending the time to do that? Now, when this was done live chat, the first thing I thought about was bus, and this guy mentioned it. Everyone talk about buses. And then he said he's always thinking about it, thinking about buses. And then that's what he said about 민감하게 주시. That means sensitively observing. We will sensitively observe the bus problems. And then that's the comment about busing. I think this is a serious problem, but I don't know. If it's not going to be a serious problem, maybe we'll see. Maybe we'll see what actually happens, because if you guys ask me, oh Albert, so like you can run all Legion raids. Are you gonna be running Valton buses and Cuckoo buses at the same time? Maybe when the first week that the change happens, maybe I can try, and then I go, okay, so I'm gonna be earning what, like 4,500 gold, which is me running Valton. That's technically gonna generate more gold, right? But am I gonna do it though? I think his belief is there's not going to be enough customers. I think his belief is there's not going to be enough customers because Valton doesn't generate enough gold. But imagine you have multiple characters. Let's check. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's actually do this real quick. Watch. Now, Valton Hard gives you 1900 gold. Vicus Hard gives you 2400. So if I do it this way, okay, my character, let's say my character, right? It's going to make Voldyke, question mark gold, a con hard. I always do bonus loot, so it's going to be 4,500. Right? Well, I should use a spreadsheet for this. God damn it. Hold on, give me 1 second. Lost Dark Notes. Okay. Question mark. Bonus. Bonus loot is going to be 4,500. Right? And Roshaza Hard is 10,500. And we have Clown. We have Clown Bus, which is 4,500 plus 3,000, because it's usually 9k to 8k. So let's drop it a little bit, because 8, 9 to 8k bus. Clown. And let's say I go, okay, I'm gonna do Vicus Hard Bus, 2,400. Oh, I'm not getting the gold, right? So I'm not getting the gold. If I'm just doing the bus, it will be I don't know the Vicus price, because I haven't done it in a while. So let's just say it's gonna be like 1,000 gold or something. Let's just say, right? If it's split between people. And then Valton Hard. Argos is gonna be like 0, isn't it? It's like 500. I don't know, like let's ignore Argos. And then Valton Hard is oh wait, yeah, I don't get Clown. But the thing is, I don't know how much gold I get from Voldyke. That's the thing. So let's put that as a question mark and then remove Clown. Let me put this. Okay, yeah. So this would be my character, and Valton Hard would be, even if the customers pay 500 gold, it will be times 7, so it's 3,500. And then usually Vicus Hard is 3-man bus. It's actually not 1,000. It's like 3k to like 5k. So I'm just gonna say like it's 0.3k, right? And then all this is what? This is 24,000 gold. This is 24,500 gold without Voldyke rewards. This is 24,500 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 147,000 gold. And then yeah, so the roster would generate 147,000 gold, right? I think I got this is excluding Voldyke. If I include right now, $2,900. It'll be $174K. So essentially, I will be making 6,500 plus 6,500. 6,500 pints. I'll be making 39,000 gold more on top of whatever I make if I decide to run like Vicus and Valton buses. Is it worth my time? No. And for these guys over here, I can run just buses, right? So it would be 39. It would be 6,500. But we don't even know. We don't even know if I don't know if people are grinding that way. Maybe they can, but this is stuff I can't do it. Cause like if customers, if there's gonna be more people thinking about this, there's gonna be more customers. Therefore, and Kyangale buses doesn't make anything. It's like 500 gold or something like that. No, I bus Kyangale all the time so that I can get free bonus loot. Yeah, so think about it this way. If lower mains can run Valton, if more and more people can run Valton, there's more competition, there's more supply and there's less demand. Therefore, the bus is going to die, or it's going to be cheap buses. For example, it's going to be no no bid free runs or something like that. But are people gonna be doing Valton single buses for no bid free runs? In the end, there's not gonna be enough customers in the first place. So I really want to. I'm really curious. I'm really curious what's going to happen in the future because, in my idea, is if this change happens, I'd be doing a Con hard, Bro hard, and Voldyke, right? And I'm not gonna be doing Clown anymore. I'm not gonna be doing Vicus hard or Valton hard anymore. So maybe I can do some Clown buses for fun, right? Run some Clown buses for fun. I could do that. Because people still look for Clown buses because it's very specific. That would be about 3K additional. Therefore, I will be making something like 18K, whatever the Voldyke, 18K gold plus whatever Voldyke is. And that's going to be 6 characters. But my biggest problem is this. There's going to be open for more buses on Valton and Vicuses and more free runs. We're going to be having really, really bad players over here because they don't even know how to run anything. That's my fear. Because you gotta learn Valton, you gotta learn Vicus for like the fundamental stuff. Because Valton teaches you good raid mechanics, the basic raid mechanics. I mean, these days when I run a Broshaza hard, and I see like Makoko like 90 roster, like 120 roster levels. They're really bad. They do is get bust, and then they think they're experienced, and they ruin reclear parties. That's a problem. I don't know what they're gonna do with that, right? But the fact that they just mentioned only like we'll look into it. It's a little bit. I mean, like it's a little weird, at least to me. Yeah. And then everyone's like, oh, you know, if there's gonna be more bus drivers, the price of the bus is going to decrease. Awesome. But the thing is it going to? Probably you need to look into it. And well, I mean I can talk about this more in a different video, but that's what the change is going to be. Like it's not I'm not telling you guys anything else other than that, but all characters can run all legion rates. You just need to choose 3. You just need to you choose 3 of them that can make gold. If you have more than 6 characters, the plus 6 characters, like your 7th character, is going to be free on bonus loot. That's about it. So essentially, this does not decrease homework at all. You have an option to bust too, but whoever has like, you know, like an OCD or something like that, like me, we just want to get rid of all the raids. Might be doing more buses. Yeah, more homework for extra 40k gold, I guess. Okay. Maybe they'll change it. Maybe they'll change more accordingly. Now, this is a cool stuff here. This is called. Oh, it's not ebony. It's Ebony Cube. Ebony Cube. Now, this is called. This is the new content called Ebony Cube. And so it goes from 1302, 1490, 1540, 1580, and 1610. There's a 1610 Ebony Cube. Holy shit. And what this does is when Ebony Cube comes out, there's not going to be Boss Rush and Cube anymore. It's going to be fused together. So we're just going to have one content. No, I'll be getting those tickets, I think. And this part is what scares me. It says when Ebony Cube is added, you can't do boss rushes and cubes anymore. And the tickets that you have for boss rush and cubes is later on when it comes out, you can either convert it with materials or additional attributes. And when they say, if I can't convert Ebony Cube, if I can't convert my boss rush and cube tickets to Ebony Cube tickets, you need to use it now. But it says the details will be told later. These guys, man. Cube? Yep, NA's got it. NA's got it easy. You just need to watch me, or watch any of the Korean streamers, to see what they do for their cube tickets, and then you guys do whatever. But that's what it is. And this is kind of exciting because everyone hates cube. Boss rush, I'm okay with it, but I don't like boss rush either. So they combined 2 of those things and then just made it into one homework. So essentially, the weekly is not going to be split off into boss rush and cube. It's just going to be one Ebony Cube weekly, right? That also means more people are going to be doing this content. So there's going to be more people you can queue with. Because sometimes when I play 4 in the morning, I can't find a goddamn boss rush room lobby. That will change because more and more people are going to be what do you call those, compiled into one content. And also at the same time, they added apparently they added new mechanics and like new attributes to make the content more fun. But we'll see what happens there. But you know, This is gonna be all happening in February too, so we'll see what's gonna happen next week at the update. And then we have this new Guardian called Gargle These Nuts, Gargle These, and then he's going to be item level 1610. No. Next one is new Chaos Dungeon. Oh, the new Chaos Dungeon is 1610, huh? Boldite Chaos Dungeon. And also says here, you can also earn this 1610 Ebony Cube tickets. Well, I mean, my main two's ready. 1613, 1614. Now the question is, should I push my bar 1620? Should I focus everything pushing the 1620 now? I mean, I can. I have enough mats. I collected enough. But the thing is Voldike going to be very hard if you play with on item level though? If I want to push my artist to 1620, I need to switch your accessory as well. Well, I mean, do you think my Zeo's and Benji and Zeo's Benji and MJ is already ready. They're over leveled. I kind of feel bad going at 1620 when they're like 1655 Zeals, and then you have Benji with plus 25 weapon, and then you have me as a gunlesser at 1620 eye level. I sound like a freeloader, dude. I mean, as long as you pay the bus. True. Well, anyways, well, it's 22nd. We have a lot of time. Let's see the gold real quick. Oh, dude, people are buying gold, man. They're trying to hone. It's 2,295. People are honing to 1610, 1620. Okay, so yeah. The Bold Dyke is going to be February 15th, super exciting, and February 22nd is going to be the new Abyss Dungeon. So I'm assuming the Bold Dyke area is going to be is going to open it, and I guess the new Chaos Dungeon and the new Guardian raid is going to come out at February 15th. We can try those. We're going to be trying those the week after, and then the week after that is going to be Bold Dyke with 1620. Nice. So that was the surprise broadcast. Now, one thing we forgot to mention here. So the AOS is delayed, boys. They're listening to us. So the AOS mode, the essentially was they just wanted to add more content that is replayable. Well, they're always thinking about casual users who are just joining into the game and they're so far away to do like Theomine or something, right? So they wanted something to enjoy in between to, you know, play with like more veteran players, I guess. But the thing is, you essentially what they're missing is veteran players don't have time to help newbies because they have their own homework. Especially, sometimes I talk to my chat is they have like 6, 7 brochazes to run, and when they're done with it, they're done with the weekly, and then the weekly reset comes again. That problem has not been lifted yet. Even though people are saying it only aligns into the people who have 6 characters, because you guys can always say, oh, no one told you to make 6 characters, no one told you to make 6 characters, right? But the thing is, if they want to do it that way, like it should be beneficial to both sides, as in like user 1 can have fun, and then user 2 can also have fun by having 1 character, and then user 2 can have fun with having 6 characters, right? Are they gonna make it that way, or are they gonna make it, you know, harder for you either make it impossible to do it for like 6 character, I guess. Raids are fun because that's why I've also said is, you know, if raids give more, like if I do raids and have options to not do dailies at all, like that'll be much more. Imagine this way: if you have 1 character, you do dailies and then you do raids and you're done with it, right? That's less time. But let's say you really like the game, you want to try new classes, you make 6 characters, 2 characters, 3 characters, and like 6 characters, like 9 characters, whatever. If you do just raids, you still have enough time. It's just that every day, if you have 9 characters, I spend 2 hours on just doing dailies. It's good as a streamer because I can just turn on my stream and doing dailies and do some just chatting with you guys before I do some raids or do any content. But if I do this every day, and if I increase another character, that's another 10 minutes, right? So they have no intention of changing that for some reason, because average player in Korea, they only have 1 or 2 characters. But then again, if you add in another argument by saying these guys are keep releasing hyper expresses, these guys are keep releasing jump characters and boosts, those guys will also have 6 characters eventually. And more and more people are going to be complaining, because I see more and more people in Ven, or more and more people even in my chat, complaining that there's so much stuff to do because they get all these boosts, and then you have all these alts, and you guys realize this week 1 you do bro, and then another week starts, and then you're like Pepe W, and you say like, oh, I have to do 6 more bros. But the thing is, even if people say no one told you to do so, you want to do them, but it's so stressful. That's why some people do dailies with bonus only. But if you do dailies with bonus only, you kind of fall behind, because you'll be running out of, like, let's say shards, right? So yeah. So these are the stuff that he said, because like, so he wanted to make like different content that can essentially line up with newer players and, like, you know, players that are veterans by making like an AOS mode, like an easy to get in, and then just have the mini game and get rewards for that instead of doing like just dailies, right? But the problem is, new players, they can play it. It's just gonna be content for new players. Veteran players, they just have their own thing to do. That's why everyone hated AOS mode. Because we can't just have end content only. And then also says the thing about, so when he goes back to PvP, because some of you guys ask, oh, why AOS mode? Just fix PvP. The problem is PvP is even worse, as he's saying, is if a new player joins PvP, they're just gonna get their ass beat, because it's like fighting games. If you just start a fighting game and then you go against a player that just played for a year, you're never gonna beat him. It's just gonna be stressful. If I get to PvP mode right now, I'm just gonna get my ass beat. And it's not a good experience for the new players either. Well, I don't like PvP in general. So instead, he wanted to utilize the systems, the game system, to like reuse it, recycle it, so that he can make something additional content that everyone can enjoy. That's like the idea that these guys had. But the thing is, that's not important. That's not like, they gotta fix all the systematic stuff that's been around, like a tumor, since season 1. They haven't fixed it yet, and they fixed one of them, which is Cube and Boss Rush. So they're doing it. They're doing the changes. So I'm kind of feel happy about it. If they didn't tell us about the new Cube and the new Boss Rush, this thing, I would be I would have been like a little disappointed, because this is the old season stuff that is terrible. Like, who likes cubes? Who likes Boss Rush? I think no one likes it. And the fact that we have to do them, like, they're changing it. It's one of those tumor stuff that like needs change. Because I don't know how many cube tickets you guys have, but I have at least 60 times 6 on the hard cube ticket. This 360, right? And then I have at least 50 on 19 of these characters. So plus 360. I have like over 1,000 cube tickets, or 1,310. And I also saw my summoner. I mean, I saw my sorceress. My sorceress has 18 boss rush tickets. My boss rush ticket is also like about 6 to 9, 6 to 8. So it would be like 6, average 6 at maybe. What's minus 9? 15. So I have 90 plus, and then if some characters have like a lot more, so I have like 100 to like 120 boss rush tickets, and it's keep going up. So when you say dispatch, it's a good idea, but the stronghold energy, it runs out. So I've been dispatching every day, and I still, even if I was dispatching every day, I still have that many left. I've been dispatching it since 3 months ago, and I still have those left. That means before 3 months ago, I had way more. Well, the point is, they're doing like a reset. We don't know what the reset's going to be, but it's just going to be one content, Evny Cube, right? And if it's going to, and it's only 4 stages, they said. That means by average, boss rush takes like what, 7-8 minutes, and Cube takes like what, 7-8 minutes. They decreased it to like 5, and then you do it once a week. or twice a week, or however many tickets that you get. I think that's fine. It's just that the reward in there is gonna be gems and like all these things, but we'll see how that goes. Yep. So that's why the AOS mode is like delayed indefinitely. Well, not indefinitely, but they're going to talk about it when all the important stuff is fixed. Balance patch. And when he say, so for balance patch, instead of translating what he says, let me tell you guys the summary, right? The developer's goal is to make every single character be able to clear raid. There's a damage difference and there's a comfort difference. This game has a comfort difference, and the biggest variable that makes a certain class stronger than other class is not the class itself, but the raid's behavior and the raid's behavior and the raid's pattern. For example, even if you do 5 million damage, if you never hit it, because the boss moves too much, you do 0. And they're saying that the variable with that particular thing is the biggest difference between the two classes. So it's hard to balance each characters, right? Basically, it's not what I'm saying, but this is what they said. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, so for count, and also their second goal was to make it equalize, as in, content, counter, the movement skills, all these things. They wanted to make it at least similar, but not too much of the same, because it would be the exact same class, right? So they always say high risk, low return, right? They go like, some classes have a high risk, low return, right? And some classes have high risk, high return, right? And some classes have, low risk, high return. And one of the classes, if when he mentioned that for low risk, high return, is a class like Scouter, right? Because Scouter has low risk, low return, rather. A Scouter is because he gets 60% shield. You can just play whatever you want. But his damage seems to be lackluster. That's because you can just do whatever you want. Like, as in, you can just spam buttons and you don't die most of the time. Which is a good class to go on a tri-party. Because if you go on a tri-party, everyone's busy dodging except Scouter, because you have a 60% shield on top of it. So you can take hits, you can learn patterns, all that stuff. The stuff that they mention is that one, right? And if when people say it, if it's some of the invent guys think of shallow way is entropy, attacking from the back is not high risk, high return. Because let's say a dude turns around, right? Oh, you missed your hit. That's not high risk, high return. Well, real high risk, high return is you get hit once and you die. That's kind of like a high risk, high return in my point of view. Entropy of not hitting the back attack and not being able to do enough damage is not high risk, high return, because you still attack them anyways. And also at the same time, when you say high risk, high return, it's the skill completely missing. Because when people are entropy is it's really hard to hit at the back. But the thing is, it's actually not that hard to hit at the back. And even if you don't hit at the back, you still hit them in the front. It's just half damage, which is totally fine, because some classes miss the skill completely. Does that make sense? Yeah, for example, if Surge is high risk, like obviously Surge does the most damage when you hit at the back, but if you hit at the front, it still does damage. This is also why what he's saying is the raids